All right, don't get overwhelmed by the amount that I have written down. I already warned you that this is the worst one, but we're going to get through it. So, a transformation in which a figure is turned, like a clock. We're going to talk about clocks a lot. We're going to talk about clockwise and counterclockwise through a given angle called the angle of rotation and a given direction fixed point, or about a fixed point called the center of rotation. These are going to be 0, 0. It's going to be in the center of the axis. I'm not going to do some nasty thing like say, oh, no, I'm going to make this the center of rotation. No. Don't worry about these words right here. Just know them and have them in the back of your head for when you move on to geometry and you have to do more of this stuff. But for right now, we're just giving you a taste of rotations. Rotations are congruent because they have the same angle, same sides. Something to know when we get onto this part is that 90 degrees clockwise is the same as 270 degrees counterclockwise. Same thing here. 90 degrees counterclockwise is the same as 270 degrees clockwise. And then 180 is just going whoop upside down. But not reflecting. You just move upside down. So, clockwise, if you need a hint, look at a clock. Because clockwise is going like that. Whereas counterclockwise is going like this. So if we look, when we go 90 degrees clockwise, we're going to flip the x and the y and make x the opposite. If we go 90 degrees counterclockwise or 270 degrees clockwise, we flip the x and the y and we make y negative. And if we do a 180 degree rotation, we don't flip anything. And we keep x and y in the same spot, but we make them opposite. Now, I'm going to do the pre-image now. So start with going 90 degrees clockwise. So you go over one quadrant clockwise. We're going to be over here. Now, if I remember up there, when you do 90 degrees clockwise, you flip your x and your y. That's step 1. And then your x is opposite. Well, what's now your y? But this is going to be opposite. Let's do the same thing right here. Flipping your x and your y. And then you make that original x opposite. Same dealio here. Ciao. I'm going to draw it. And there we go. And yes, it's sloppily drawn. You know who I am by this point. So this is what it looks like when it rotates. Notice it looks like a reflection, but it's not. Because, yeah, B is right here, but this is not C prime. This is this point right here. That's A prime. And C prime is over here. That's important to note because a lot of people might get mixed up and think, oh, yeah, this is just a reflection. It's not. So now we're going to do counterclockwise. So when you have 90 degrees counterclockwise or 270 degrees clockwise, you will see it both ways. You flip the x and the y. So I'll still have this flipped, except what was originally my y is going to be opposite. So I flip my x and my y. My original y is opposite. Flip my x and my y. Original y is opposite. And then I'm going to draw it. And this is what it looks like. Once again, you might be fooled into thinking that this is a reflection, but notice that it is up higher. Kind of hard to see that because my lines are so thick. But this is double B, or D. I don't know why I said D. B double prime. Spat it out. And then I'm going to quickly do the rest of it. So all you do is make opposite signs. So I didn't flip anything. I just made opposite signs. And then I drew it over here. It rotated 180 degrees. And that's all.